Welcome to Kutenda's Internet Marketing Daily Quick Tip. Today's tip is on websites. Today's tip comes from the question: I'm in the process of writing my new website's text, and I notice that most of my competitors' text is very similar and fairly generic sounding. Is this the best way to go, or should I aim to stand out with my text? And this brings us to today's tip of the day. Don't be afraid to add personality to your website's text. Now, if all your competitors are out there writing very similar content, why should you go and write something that's different? Well, I think it goes back to when companies first started putting their websites online, and this still happens today. They usually are kind of forced to produce their own website text, or at least give input on their own website text during the website creation process. And during the process of writing it, they usually fell back on writing text that was very similar to the type of business letters and business emails that they were sending to prospects that they didn't know. And that makes sense, because when you think of having your website online, you're probably going to bring in people who you don't know. But in the end, they ended up with a very buttoned-up, formal website that was written in a way that expressed facts, figures, and features, but left out any real human connection or point of differentiation. This approach is very common, especially when you're looking at in technical industries, but it is flawed. This way of writing text comes from a mindset that sees a website as a general brochure that you would actually mail out to people en masse. But instead, the interactions that you have on your website should be thought of as more of a one-on-one sales opportunity. And that is something that you would approach very differently. And with that in mind, it's important to think of how you would sell in a one-on-one situation. Making a sale, in my opinion, is all about making a personal connection with your prospect and showing them how your company is unique and how it can help them solve their problems. So making that personal connection is going to be really hard if you act like an emotionless robot. It's not something that you would do on a sales call. Unfortunately, most people do that on their websites. Again, thinking of it as a marketing piece, not as a form of communication or a form of sales. But the good news is that you can add personality to your website and you'll be able to stand out because so many people don't do it. And this is a wildly important thing on the internet, in my opinion, since most people search for information on the web and look at multiple sites using search engines. If your website stands out, you're going to have a website that they're going to look at for longer and one that they're going to remember going forward. So how would you add personality to your website? Well, just some tips here. Have a conversational tone when you're writing. Write like you would be talking to someone rather than how you would write for a very formal communication. Also, try to show some humor, some empathy, some understanding. All of these are human emotions and things that people do to make connections. If you use those in your writing, people are going to feel like they're starting to get to know the people behind the company, not just the company itself. You also want to have actual pictures of you and your staff on the website. Let people see who you are. This is going to help them make connections and realize that there's people behind this website. It's not just a website on the internet. And finally, convey excitement and passion about what you sell and what you do. If you can't convey excitement and passion on your website, people are not going to get excited about purchasing from you. So keep that in mind when you're writing. Make it exciting. Make people know that you care, you're excited, and you feel like your company is of value. So today's goal is to look at your website today and maybe even look at some competitors' website and look at that text and see if it has any personality in it. If not, add some personality. See how that does. If you're a little hesitant about it, do some testing. Send some pay-per-click traffic to a page that has personality and split test that with one that's more technical. I'm guessing what you're going to see is better engagement with those pages, and you're going to have a better chance of getting new business from those prospects. And that's today's Internet Marketing Daily Quick Tip. Next time, we're going to talk about search engine optimization. But make sure you check out Kutenda if you haven't done so already. Kutenda is online marketing simplified. We build tools and have services that help small and local businesses market themselves online by helping you create and manage websites, do search engine optimization, paid search marketing, local search marketing, and email marketing. And we give you all the training that you need to take all those pieces, put them together, and start driving new business using the internet. So check us out at Kutenda.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and have a great day.